Oh yeah, intel officers need to be jacked.
Why is he so jacked?
They need to like girth up the shaft.
Thick and
Thicken it
strong.
up.
Look at this. Look at this. So
It's
small.
so tiny.
No way.
It's so tiny.
And then he does this. Some racist stuff. Why you gotta be like that? You gotta really thrown back. What did he say?
Whoa.
He was like standing here and got thrown all the way back here. This is in the room where they do the Prime Radiant thing, and there's some cool engineering.
At the beginning of the episode, we learned Demerzel blew up Starbridge, but why? Let's go over it.
You brought down the Starbridge. Why?
For the Foundation, the Cleons feared Selden's influence. They would have executed him had I not intervened. In the near term, I judged the Foundation's success could extend Empire's reign. The Cleons respond to the strongest emotions rather than strongest arguments. And with a scar to look at, they began to believe the fall Selden predicted. They let his Foundation live because of it.
You.
What?
So, okay. So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
She wanted to protect Selden because that gave the emperors, the line of emperors, something to fight against, which they felt emotionally. Okay. And she wanted to really, really, really emphasize the danger of Foundation by blowing up the Starbridge, which then the emperor would feel is like, holy crap, this is a threat. And then they would take ruling seriously, which would lengthen the amount of time that the Cleons were in power. Is that right?
I think that's what she said. I don't like it because I thought the pure gened Cleons were supposed to have this personality. They're like, I take things seriously. This is for the government of everyone. Like a very, very dry, but also like very stable. But if you were to have these Cleons that had their genetic diversity that were like drifting, I think what she said makes a lot of sense. Like, give your Cleons that you're supposed to be shepherding, give them something to target. Keep them focused.
Right, so you need an outside threat. So I like this in some sense because it didn't make sense in season 1 for the Outer Reach people, I don't know what they're called, the Anacreans and the Thespins to bomb the Starbridge, because that's just making them a threat.
That's right.
And they're not powerful enough to take on Empire. So why do the bombing? It gets you nothing. But now it makes sense because it wasn't them. It was Demerzel doing a false flag, which makes sense.
I see.
So and she's doing it just to emotionally manipulate Empire. And it was like millions dead, but hey, worth it. Trillions in the galaxy.
Yeah, gosh. And if millions dead at one moment of time, but if she lives for however many thousands of years, like a million people dying is like not a big deal.
Right. So I like it. It makes sense. I don't know if it's necessary. I think Demerzel might have been like, yeah, that's it. I did it and it totally worked. But did it actually change events? Hard to know because you never know. You can never turn back history. And turn it back on again, see what happens. You can't do that.
I guess she would have to have had consulted the Prime Radiant, which she didn't have at that time.
That's right. She did not have it. Or did she?
Or did she? This is Zephyr Vorellis. And why she hate her? Why she hate Demerzel?
I'm going to choose my next words carefully because I suspect your current parameters want you to feel gratified by your captivity. Think back now to that previous Demerzel. What would she do if she encountered you now? You're an entirely different person. I'm going to choose my...
What's the problem? So she's like, I'm going to choose my words carefully here because I think you're under your captivity. You have to think a certain way. You're a totally different person than who you used to be. But why is that a bad thing? Like, people change. People have different priorities. They grow older. What's the problem?
So they're saying, like, if a dude is like going clubbing and then he gets a job and they're like, you changed, you're in captivity at work. What are you doing? Responsibility. What are you doing? You changed. I don't like you anymore. Wait.
He's like, I got a mortgage. I got kids. Like, I want to take care of them. What's the problem here?
What's the problem?
You changed, man.
So Demerzel used to be, I don't know, a robot fighting for robots. And now she's fighting for Cleon. And she's like, you're not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do that. You're a different person. You're in captivity. Like, no, I This is my husband and kid, kind of, right? Like
Kind
she
of,
raises them.
kind of.
I got a family.
kind
I got a family.
and I look out for them.
Yeah.
And Vorellis is like, slaughter them and come back out with me.
Come back out. You were betraying yourself. Like, but come back and party with me. Slaughter your family. Yeah, but Demerzel's got different priorities. She's a different person now. What's the problem with that? People change.
People change. Yeah, what is Vorellis actually trying to say? She's saying you're slave to the Cleons and that's bad? Or it's not your choice and that's bad? What is she trying to say here?
I don't know. She's telling Demerzel that she is captive.
Okay.
But couldn't a young woman tell I guess like a significantly older woman, be like, you're a slave to your family, you're forced to be them. But I mean, it's their family, like they want it. Their choice.
That's true. In some sense, you are captive to kids because, like, you can't be like, see ya. Can't do that. But
yeah,
some people want to do that, want to have kids and want to raise them. It's not like you're in captivity now. Like, hold on, whoa.
Like I like going to the soccer games. Like I like it. And all the kids running around is like total chaos. You know, like these kids have no idea what's going on soccer. Like it's okay. It's about socializing and running around. It's fine.
I like getting into fights with the other parents. Like I like it.
Heck yeah.
I
Right.
always win.
That's right. Slash their tires.
Can't leave. Losers can't leave.
You gonna walk home? Do a little drive-by Gatorade splash.
Oh.
The Foundation too, their ships. I don't understand how these hinges can survive that torque. It's just absolutely enormous.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Welcome back. That's cool. Awesome. Landed in the water. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these wings.
Gosh.
They're so just mobile. I don't understand how these wings could support the ship through this tiny little arm here.
Right. So what's the physics of this? The physics is when you have torques, there's forces and moment arms. If you have a small moment arm, you need enormous forces to counteract something with a small force and a large moment arm. Since these wing things are so large and they can wiggle waggle, you require a huge amount of force at those hinges to keep it stable because it's just tiny moment arms.
Yep. Agreed. And I'm just surprised. I'm surprised that these arms could support these wings from falling off. Or if you think about it from like the wings perspective, I'm surprised these little moment arms, these little arms here, can support the rest of the body from crashing over. And it's not like I-beams. I-beams are super strong, but also stable, like fixed, like they can't rotate or anything. Like these wings are rotating around while connected to this body. That means they got to be loose. They got to be able to rotate.
Right. And it's like one little gust of wind and it feels like it should get ripped right off of there.
Right. Gosh, and what's even keeping the body, I don't know, center fuselage, what's keeping this thing from tipping like nose first? So like there's only a single arm here, which means these things are also doing no rotation.
So there's like heavy motors attached to these axles.
Yeah.
That are controlling the wings and supporting the chassis and like all this rotation. Man, it's a short little shaft, like a narrow shaft.
Right? Feels like no way that tiny, short, little, pathetic shaft would be able to support these big old wangs.
No way. Just insufficient shaft. They need to like girth up the shaft.
Thick and strong. Look at this.
It's
so
so tiny.
No way.
It's so tiny. Okay, could we make it work? Like Foundation's super advanced. Maybe it's not mechanically held on. That's just the force and torque transfer mechanism. And it's really just like a shield or something that holds on the stuff. So it's like a dynamic.
Like in the similar to Star Trek, like a something field to strengthen the hull with the okay, maybe.
So like it's all held on with shields or some kind of force field, and the integrity of the ship is in that force field. And just these little mechanisms transfer torque to the arms and keep it stable and together. But that's all it's for. Like
there's some type of like little field emitters, something here, and it's actually some type of force field holding these things in place, rotating around. And that power from that field can be, for anything.
Right. And I guess this is like,
future
like, if somebody from like 1,000 years ago came to one of our cities and like looked at a skyscraper, they'd be like,
impossible
way.
Impossible.
No. Like, it's so heavy.
I don't think 1,000 years ago, I don't think they have concepts of bedrock. So like, why isn't your building just sinking into the ground? Like, what is this? This can't be real. Like harder rock? That doesn't make any sense. Rock is rock. Right.
So similarly here, we're looking at this tech, we're like, no way. But actually maybe they have the tech figured out through mechanisms we don't understand. God, it looks wrong.
Okay, I got another one. Bring someone from like horse and buggy days, and then bring him to the future, and they're like, why? First of all, why you have a car and it's made out of metal? Like what? What? First of all, what the fuck metal? Okay, and like you guys have instead of wheels with spokes, your cars drive on top of balloons. Like what the heck is that? And where are your horses? Like you put in the key or you push a button and it goes. Like that doesn't make any sense. It's some magic.
Yeah. It's gonna look like magic, and so it makes sense. This looks like crazy magic to us.
Mm-hmm. Yet at the same time, this incredible technology, and their roads are dirt.
Dirt.
What are you doing?
The bridge is like twined together.
What are you doing?
Okay.
We can Amazon some rope. What are you doing making this homemade rope?
I know. Gosh. And it's inconsistent too. Like they got sticks, different lengths, roped together in inconsistent ways. What a mess.
Mess. Although a good part is they landed in the water. Okay, is that good? It's bad because now you got your metal. I don't know what type of metal your ship is, but it's like sitting in water, corroding. Mm-hmm. But the good part is that if they were to land on a dirt, their landing pad would be dirt. But if they were to land on dirt, then it's like dust in everyone's faces. Whereas here, like splash in the water, that's okay.
I think the biggest problem I have with the water is not that this landed in the water, which makes sense for those reasons you just said. Is the fact that they don't have any landing infrastructure. They're just like, here's a lake. Here you go.
Go ahead.
Like, why not make these like landing pools and like have multiple of them in alignment?
Yeah. Be organized. What are you guys doing?
It's like, I don't know, super advanced second foundation freaking Puritan pilgrim things.
Puritan
lifestyle.
pilgrim. Oh, they're like, this is just the aesthetic that they like. They're just cosplaying.
their factories and their buildings are over there. They just cosplay it when they go home.
Like, look how humble we are. But then it's like, look at this ship, the most advanced ship in this whole galaxy.
Yeah.
But like, I just like this dirt road aesthetic.
That's right.
I like to have dirt all over my house. What are you doing? Build a road.
Build a road. Build a fucking road foundation.
Build
Jesus.
a road. Read a book. Read a book on how to build roads. Build a road. What are you doing?
Build a road.
Build a road.
Get a weed whacker out.
Get a weed whacker. Get it.
Still here. Second foundation. Looking shabby. Yet they're so powerful. How do they do this?
We bent whole star systems to our will. We made the Galactic Council strong. We recruited fucking Cleon. We bent whole.
Did she say they bend a star system? Like bend whole
star systems to our will.
It's not, star systems aren't even solid. How are they bending it?
Well, they took the star in their hands and they stretched it and then bent it.
You got some like curvy moon-shaped stars. What is that? Crescent star? Oh, that's kind of neat.
It's a crescent. That's kind of cool. Could you make a star spin in a sufficiently strange way to do that? Maybe. I don't think so.
Interesting. We should do an essay science about this.
Yeah. Okay, I think she's thinking. I think she's talking figuratively. But,
the politically start. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that.
So first thing is, in the first couple seasons of Foundation, the Cleon Emperors did not have to worry about this like Galactic Senate. Mm-hmm. But Gale here is saying Second Foundation made the Galactic Senate powerful enough that Empire has to consult them. And that was Second Foundation's doing. These like people with like wood piers, and they can't even build a road, are going into Empire, onto Trantor, and manipulating politics well enough to increase the power of the Galactic Senate. Really? How do they do that?
Yeah, it seems disproportionate.
Right?
It seems like, these people who have like rotting wood platforms in the lake, and they're like, oh, but we can control entire star systems. Well, maybe you build these platforms off the water so they're not rotting.
Right. Get some stain on those things.
Mm-hmm. Or build a little concrete pillar, and then the wood is just lifted up.
Okay, it's popped in my head. They are Mentalics, which means they have mind powers. And
you don't have mind powers over wood? Oh, you mean the star systems?
Yeah. So they're like, we don't do manual labor here. We just, a nail, a hammer, what's that? We don't know. They're like buying shoddy equipment from elsewhere. But they can manipulate star systems through their mentalic abilities, maybe, because they can implant thoughts into people. So maybe that's how they do it. So they have agents on Trantor.
Little subversive stuff, little sneaking into other places and be like, you should do this with your finances. And then they go up to those people, those senators go up to Empire. They're like, we should do this with our finances.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the second one, what was the second one? Second one was, what was it?
I got you.
Where is it?
Second one was set up meeting.
We watched it in the video.
All star systems to our will. We made the Galactic Council strong. We recruited fucking Cleon.
That's right. They got a Cleon. So they got the Cleon, the Dawn, through the librarian who had the Gale's old textbook about the ninth folding theorem or something. But they had no idea that a Cleon was going to be the one to go to that library. They could have suspected.
Right.
But that means they have like lots of these traps set up throughout the Empire that Cleons or other powerful people may fall into, which means an extensive network of, these spy traps.
Agents,
honeypots,
spy traps.
Agents.
And they're keeping them loyal. And like, how are you keeping people loyal from afar like that? Because the librarian's risking their life. In fact, after she recruits the Cleon, the Dawn, shouldn't he still execute her? Because even though it is what he was looking for, she was a spy of a different government working underneath him. Not good. But I guess that's a statement of how powerful Foundation 2 is.
That's right.
You can get people to risk their lives. Spread the good word.
Yeah. So these people can't pave a road. So powerful. Galaxy-changing infrastructure. Just can't build a road. Or like line up a wood plank.
Although they got fire on these platforms. Like I doubt that they are bringing dry wood into here. You like swimming with it above your head or something, which suggests to me instead that they have piped in propane. That's pretty good.
Why are they devoting resources to piped in propane just so they can have a cool flame on the middle of the lake?
I mean,
their priorities are all over the place.
Look how romantic this would be.
That's true.
You go to a lake and there's like a little fireplaces hanging out in the water. This is like this is their hookup spot, 100%.
Yeah. This is just Gale being like, I got to get me laid. Raish is long gone. Give me some fire out there.
Yep. Priority number 1. Propane piped in.
Hell yeah.
I'd do it. If I was rich, I'd do that. This is in the room where they do the Prime Radiant thing, and there's some cool engineering. I think I figured it out.
Okay.
It was given to Cleon 17 by Dr. Selden during the second crisis. Useless now.
Okay, they're saying some stuff. The point of that I'm drawing here is this round door in a round doorway.
Okay.
And I think I figured out how it opening. Yeah. I figured out how it worked. It's not rolling, and the clue is here. Watch here. There's like some imperfections, some stripes. Watch how they move across the floor. We'll do it twice.
It was given to Cleon 17 by Dr. Selden during the second crisis.
Do it one more time.
Useless now. It was given to
Ready, ready,
Cleon
ready?
17 by Dr. Selden during the second crisis.
Something moving, like translating across the side. Not rolling with the door, but translating from the left to the right. Okay. So I think I figured this out. So here it is. There was little stripies there going across the way. Okay, so there's a couple options. So the yellow circle is the door frame.
Okay.
If we were to make a smaller circle, the blue circle, and this is like the door, if it rolled into here, you can't do that because then it's not big enough for the door frame to hold it from tipping forward or backwards.
Okay.
So the blue circle is not an option for a door. The green circle could be. You can get a green, like a circle that's larger than the door frame, but rolling in the pocket hole in between the wall, because that won't fall out. That's maybe just, and it just like rolls around. But I don't think it's that. And the reason I don't think is because we see the circle. The red circle is like the rolling door, and the yellow circle is the door frame, and the curvature is about the same size. If we use the green door, like which would fit, it wouldn't fall out. Like if a blue door would fall out of this thing. If we use the green door, then the curvature wouldn't be right. You get this like little slice of light down there, and then it'd be all black up there instead. Okay, so I think the clue is here in that bottom strip that was like you could see it moving from the left side to the right side of the screen. And I think this is the solution. So you put a round door inside a rectangular frame.
Okay.
Instead of having the door like roll out of the way, which would be like mechanically, you have to like put a motor on it, like roll it. You just put the round door inside of a rectangular frame, and you put the whole thing on wheels, on gears, or on some rolling structure. You just slide the whole thing left to right.
Okay.
Pretty good, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That's it's
a lot.
High quality engineering.
Yeah, it's simple, but you also get the coolness of the round door.
Exactly. Somebody walks in, they're like, "Whoa, how'd you make these round doors?" Like, yeah, all secret. Yeah, it's sitting on the top of a rectangular flame, just sliding left and right.
And if there ever needs to be any maintenance, you just go underneath.
Yep.
And you can work on it underneath. And Empire has no idea because everything's clean and smooth on top.
I don't have to deal with this. I'm Empire. Engineer people, engineer core, you guys handled it.
I like it.
Okay.
I think that's clearly how it works because that little slidey thing.
Yeah, you can see it at the beginning, like in the clip. You can see the floor and looking in the middle, sliding left and right.
Yep. Very cool.
Empire, very nice. Nice.
Going to install circular doors in my own house now.
Oh, I would totally do it. This is Pritcher. Pritcher and Gale. Pritcher has the shirt off. Isn't he an intel officer? He's an intel officer, right?
Oh yeah, intel officers need to be jacked.
Why is he so jacked? Like he can sit at a desk, or he sits at a ship, or he's like in space. Why has he got all those muscles? And why is he cut? Why is he lean? Why is he shredded? What's going on here? Why?
Cause it makes no sense. Okay, we did talk about in previous episodes that there could be steroid juice.
Oh
that everybody's
yeah,
using.
this thing. The Pleasure Planet. So this is one of the Mallow kids, and he sits around all day. He's just a rich kid, but then he's jacked also. But he got this like steroid juice machine.
Yep. Yeah, I doubt he's hyper disciplined, getting to the gym, counting macros, all that stuff. He's probably just eating and drinking some juice,
Some
getting
gear.
jacked. In which case, intel officers don't need to be jacked, but if you had access to juice that would make you jacked, wouldn't you?
If you had access to like a fruit smoothie that you could make at your home, and it would be healthy, like no side effects, but you'd just be jacked. Yeah, right. Everyone would do it.
But okay, there's an additional problem here.
Okay.
Why is he's like mid pose? Not only is he like, I'm gonna take my medicine to be jacked. He's like, I need to learn. I gotta pose. I gotta
like do this
shots.
this bicep push. Like he's like his fingers are in there pushing up. And there's only one other person in the room. It's just him and Gale, and he's doing this like flex up pose, looking over his shoulder to look at her. He's got to hurt his neck so that he can look good at all times.
Yeah, why isn't he facing her? The only other person in the room. Do you know why, though? You know why?
Why?
Look at that lighting. Look at those striations.
Oh, that is.
He knows that light is back there.
He spends
when it comes in. It comes over the valleys of the shoulder. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. You see the striations in his musculature. So he's got this room mapped out. He's like yellow light here, white light there. I gotta stand like this. You have a problem, Gail? What's going on?
What's going on?
And Gail's over here. She's like, talk with me, connect with me. I'm the only person in this room. He's like, yeah, I understand you're over there, but I gotta stand right here.
Right here. She's like, look at me. He's like, I can't. I can't.
He's like, I can look at you, but I gotta look at you like this. Connect with her, dude. So obsessed with his musculature.
At the same time, if you're an intel officer and you walk into a room, you need to assess, where are the exits, where are the entrances, what's the situation.
Where's the best lighting?
Exactly. So if you're assessing lighting, you're also kind of assessing the situation in the room.
So actually, what we're saying here is that he is the best version of an intel officer.
That's right. I mean, if you want to schmooze people, you got to get to the right spot, and he'll know where that is.
Got to look good. If he guides himself to the right lighting, and he's like, "Oh, look, come stand where I'm standing," and then he's schmoozing someone. They're like, "I have you look really good right here." He's like, "Oh yeah, stick with me. You keep looking good." Now they're friends.
Makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
And Gail's like, "Please talk to me, just face to face." And he's like, "You don't understand. The striations."
She's like, "I've been frozen for 20 years." She's like, "Let me show you where to stand." I've been standing here mapping out the lighting. It's 4 p.m. Stand right here. He's like slowly rotating throughout the day.
She's like, "What are the metallics learning? I thought they were learning math. What is this?"
Ray diagrams. just geometric optics the entire time.
That's right. It's ray tracing.
That's why you need this curvature, this muscle to look good and stand right there all the time. God, arms up too. Okay. Pritcher. There's a little bit of cruelty between Day and Demerzel. He doesn't got to say this to her. Why does he say that?
What do you hear when I say that word? Just quacking like a duck? Love, love, love. The thing I had for a mother doesn't have any idea what it is to feel a connection.
I understand connection.
Oh, do you? What do you hear when I say that?
Heavy. First of all, I like the scene because of that subtle acting. Mm-hmm. Like she feels like a robot who's experiencing emotions, but she's not blasting out her emotions and then crying to the winds. Like she feels it internally. And then more to the point, what I'm saying here is he's like, do you even know what it feels like to feel connections? And I mean, yes, absolutely. She knows what it feels like to feel connections. You can see it on her face. See that subtlety, the subtle, like, oh, a little broken down. This is my baby boy. I raised him, but he turns out to be so cruel. But also, I think she's literally hardwired. But here, I mean, this is what electronics is. It's an LRC circuit. Here's a inductor. That's an L. Here's an R. That's a resistor. Here, see a capacitor. And what do they do? They're here connected in series by a copper wire. Okay, we can do a circuit diagram. V for voltage, constant DC. I for current, also constant DC. An RLC circuit. These are the basic building blocks of all electrical components, and they're connected. If they're connected,
is that not connection?
That's what connection is. She's made out of trillions of these. Okay, this is super basic. She's too advanced. She's not made out of LRC circuits. She's at least some bipolar junction transistors, some CMOS, some here, some semiconductors. Right, so you got your base, collector, and emitter. She's at least diodes, right? She's at least some PN junctions. I bet she's even more than that. I bet she's microcontrollers. Got some RAM, some IO. So these eyes, mouth, nose, smell stuff, touch stuff.
I mean, I believe it.
Digital analog converter. She's got to be millions of these, trillions of these. She's literally hardwired for connections.
And they got to be connected together for her to work. And you got to plug them in. You got to connect them to a power.
Yep. He's like, and Dave's like, oh, do you even know what connections? Yeah, she got trillions. You got trillions of connections.
Trillions of connections. I don't know what he's talking about.
Read a book, Dave. Read a book about how robots work.
He has no idea how robots work.
You don't even got a job. Go read a book.
Like it's literally connections all up in her.
Look at this Wikipedia transistor. Just get online. Get online, Dave. What are you doing? Read a book. And then he does this. Some racist stuff. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like Dave?
Remember, I did not choose to send her away. I'm compelled to keep you safe even when it causes you pain.
Yes, that is very sweet.
I see you, Cleon. Remember, I did.
Yep.
It's like funny a little bit because he does this cross-eyed stuff. But
Yeah.
but that's super racist, right? He's using robot voice. It's next, like
It's super
robot
racist.
face.
Yeah.
You're gonna like paint his face like a robot and be like, oh, I'm a robot. Oh, look at me.
Has Demerzel ever been cross-eyed? Where did that even come from? He's
Yeah,
just like
right?
pulling like negative stuff out of his hat, like based on nothing.
Although I bet if she wanted to be cross-eyed, I bet she could do it real good.
She could do it real good.
Oh, good.
Maybe she did that when he was a kid.
Playful,
Playing
I'm
games.
a robot. Yeah, right.
I'm a
No,
robot.
he's like, robot.
I was turning it back on her as racist stuff.
We were being playful as kids. We were joking around, teaching you what not to do. And here he does, bringing out racist stuff.
And where does this robot voice even come from? Like
What do you mean?
Demerzel doesn't talk like this. She talks normally.
That's right.
She's not
She
like,
talks
this
a
is
lady.
I am a robot. No, 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 no. She doesn't talk like that. Where does he
Oh,
get this
gosh.
idea?
And robots haven't even been around for thousands of years. So he's like pulling he's pulling what we did in like the 1970s. Like, I'm a robot. Robots of the future will sound like
kill.
this.
Yeah.
Now
So
AI doesn't sound like that.
This is the power of stereotypes. That
Strength.
that some bitch has survived for how long? Like holy crap!
It's
The stereotype of robot voice has survived 20,000 years until this day.
20,000 years until this day, after having survived a period where there were more robots that were like Demerzel that counterfactualed what this accent sounded like. Doesn't matter. Accent sticks around.
That sticks around.
Strength.
And he pulls it out of nowhere.
Cuts her deep. She's like, I see
power-
you. I see
the
your
power-
agony, your pain. You hate me.
The power of racism.
Unites us all against robot forces. Forces go.
And this is in the cafe. Why does Dawn go with Gale? Why?
You were followed. We have to move. You have to trust me.
All persons will remain seated.
Off they go.
Out the back.
Out the back.
You were followed.
He forgoes because she says so. What do you mean?
Okay, so this is the first time that Dawn has met Gale in person. Second time he's met her, like in this cafe. And
Oh,
he
yeah,
is about
including
to
the VR.
ascend to the throne. And she's like, trust me, you need to come with me. I think Dawn will be like, well, no. I'm about to ascend to the throne. If I want to make any difference in the galaxy, I think I need to go ascend.
That's right.
That's
I
gonna
have
have
this
the biggest
enormous
impact.
platform. I am Empire. I'm about to become Day. I'm about to have my rule. I'm about to have enormous power and influence over the galaxy. I can make things happen.
Right.
Time to
And
run.
Gale's like, no, trust me. This is the right move. Like, I don't see how Dawn would ever see that as the right move, no matter what he wanted to do.
I have
Unless
an
they were coming to
explanation.
kill him. No way. Go ahead.
Simping.
It's true. He wants to bang her.
That's right. He's like, the only other woman I've encountered in my life was Demerzel. And now you are a mysterious kind of also tech. Kind of like the first time you're a hologram. Maybe you're not now. There's a little mystery, a little intrigue.
Okay. I got even one better. The guards are actually Empire's guards.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the escape, the guards round back come late.
The guards here, back here.
Right. They should have secured the perimeter first, so that
That's
all
right.
the escape routes are secure. So if they try to run, then they'll be
They
captured.
run into the
immediately.
guards.
Right. But the guards are late to have a cool chase, so that Dawn and Gale can escape together. Emotional. It's
Maybe-
sexy.
Because Dusk is going to be killed. But he
Right.
knows that Dave wants to run. And so Dusk creates a situation where he gives a little pressure. He sets the guards after Dawn, and Dawn's like, oh, I got a pressure, I got to go. Now run away. Now Dusk has a reason to stick around. You have to be here because otherwise there's no Cleon on the throne.
Wait, run that by me one more time.
Oh, okay. That was a lot. I forget. Okay. Okay. Plot by Dusk, Dawn run away, Dusk live. Wait, no,
Okay.
okay. Just slow.
Wait.
So I'm saying that maybe Dusk sent these guards into here, knowing that Dawn was meeting up with Gale.
Okay.
And so the reason he does this, and why the reason the guards are delayed, was so that way he could really funnel Dawn into escaping, running out this way.
Okay.
And the reason he does that is because he knows that Day's girlfriend had her brain wiped. So Day's going to chase after girlfriend. If Dusk can get Dawn to leave, now he can really leverage Demerzel and say like, hey, you got to keep me alive.
Okay.
Because if you kill me, then we're going to have no Cleon here.
I see what you're saying. So these guards are under orders by Dusk to let them go.
Let them
by
go.
chasing them. And then Dawn will be gone. Day will be gone. And Dusk is like, you gotta keep me alive. Gotta keep me alive.
Got to keep me alive. No one's
Gotta
here to
keep me
rule.
alive.
I'm doing this for
Right.
everyone else, not me. Maybe.
I was thinking something much more simple. That freaking Dawn, like the Cleons keep this like, let's run the police action on the commoner woman so we can get her. We'll run away. We chose her.
Okay.
You were like, yours is much more plausible in terms of political posturing. Mine is much more simple.
Much more possible as in an actual thing that might happen.
And then Dawn, Day, and Dusk are like, you ran, runaway game on her. Like, ugh.
Oh, okay. This is a dating tactic. Okay. I get you. Like we have to run. We have to know like where should we run? To your place or to mine?
The Empire's running away with me. He chose me. Oh my gosh.
Day runs away on these hoverbikes, which surprised me how they fly.
Looks cool.
Pretty cool, right?
I want one.
Yeah, super smooth. Don't have to worry about road debris. No FODs up in here. But then they slow down and they pay like a toll. Right?
That's
If
right.
these things can hover, can you hover over this? Right? Just go around it?
So for a regular motorcycle, you can't jump over gates unless you have like a ramp or some sort of assistance.
Right. Yeah, wheels stuck to the ground.
But for a hover bike, you don't need. Can you just like dial up the hover to 5 meters?
Yeah. Or 3 or whatever. Just fly over the top.
Fly over the top.
Or
Is it
heck, go around the whole thing. Like, why did you have to drive through here? Drive around the outside. You can hover. Fly around it.
Is it what? Yeah, we can't actually see what's on the other side. Is it like a wall, or is it like toll gates? It's like
Exactly.
I could go
So
off
that's
the
why-
road, but
Yeah, that's why it feels like we're making our big escape, but like a toll gate, you slow down, pay the little coin or whatever. I mean, it's wireless or whatever, like a fast track type thing.
that's right. They're not on their daily commute. This is an escape attempt. If you're on an escape attempt and you see some toll booths coming up, try to avoid them.
Go around it.
Right.
No record.
No
It's
record.
like that on your driving app, like no toll roads.
Absolutely. So okay, but there's things like in our world where they're like hovercraft, it like has the billowy air underneath, it floats. It can't it can't go high. It has to be near the ground. So maybe there's some sort of physics for these floaty things. It's like it'll only float up to a foot, and that's it.
And that reminds me of the Meissner. I think it's the Meissner effect. It's like the Maglev trains. Like if you've played with the toy ones, you can, if you push them down, they bounce up to whatever their stable height is. And if you try to lift them up and let them go, they bounce back to their stable height. So there is some type of like height fixing levitation stuff actually already right now.
That's right. So maybe the physics of, we don't really know how these hover bikes work. Looks like some future tech. They may be stuck near the ground.
And so therefore you got to pay the tolls. And
You should
slow
install
down.
little rocket packs that you can hit spacebar on to jump over.
A little boost, little mushroom boost.
Yep. That's what I would do. Cool hoverbikes, though.
Cool hoverbikes. Not cool is the security guard tells Day to take off his aura, which why? Why would you do this?
Once you're past the spillway, take the light road terminal down. Keep your helmet on. Take off your aura. Once you're past...
Okay.
Why?
So the guard says once you pass these gates, keep your helmet on, which makes sense. Like keep your helmet on because you're the emperor, you're the empire.
Yep.
So keep your helmet on so nobody recognizes you. Then he says take your aura off, and this aura like is his body shield. It's like it's like body shield for the entire body, whatever the situation is. I just don't get it. Like maybe people could recognize you by your wristband, your aura, and people are like, whoa, it's a royalty thing. Only royalty people have it. Only the Cleons do. But you could just wear your gloves, just put on a long sleeve, just hide it.
I mean, at least deactivate it so that it's like, oh, okay, no aura.
Yeah, don't throw it away, right? Keep it somewhere on your person.
Right.
Heck, it doesn't even need to be on your wrist. You can like shove it down your crotch, like shove it, like keep it. You put the boys inside there, keep it wrapped up, keep it active.
Yeah.
Who's gonna find that?
Hey, somebody goes searching. You're like, hey, cock
No
ring.
touch.
You know?
Yeah, that's right. It's for the strength of Empire. Go ahead, try to hit that. Slap it around. Defense activated.
Right. I mean, gotta do it. If you're getting felt up by some guard checking for weapons, and he finds this device, and then he's interested, you gotta bang one out for the stealth purposes, right?
For the purpose of not getting caught, I'll bang whatever I need to.
Yeah, go gay.
I'm Empire.
Yep.
Right.
Certainly,
for the
you're not
stability
throwing
of
it away.
humankind.
Right.
I'll do it.
You do
Certainly
it, right?
won't.
Certainly don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
I
I didn't
hide
understand
it.
why this would happen. Like he's now vulnerable for what reason?
Right. I don't understand why it's not just in the pocket. Just in the pocket. At least deactivate on wrist.
Okay.
Hidden.
Okay.
But then
In the
if
pocket,
it can't be
but
hidden
if you do
in pocket.
If you do fancy maneuvering on your hoverbike, it could fall out. I really think what we said a few minutes ago is the most secure way.
On your cock and balls.
Yep. Locked in. Locked in on the cock. Cock, lock, and drop.
Okay.
Cock, lock, don't drop.
I think I figured it out. Do they have multiple auras?
Orifices.
They have multiple auras.
Multiple auras.
And Day here knows that he's going to be betrayed by this guard. So he has multiple on him. He takes the one he has on him off, throws it like, I'm vulnerable.
Oh, I'm vulnerable.
Slaps another one on. Slaps another one on.
Bzzz. He's got a nice extra powered one up and running all the time.
I mean, left wrist, right wrist, ankle, cock and balls. So he's got 4 backups.
Four backups, 5 total.
5 total.
Ooh, you should be the Royal Guard. That is some creative thinking. I think that's right.
I would say I'm on the ball, but I'm actually on 2 balls.
God. That's good.
In the same scene, does Empire's gun make sense in terms of how much momentum is transferred into the guy he hit? My God.
Wow, yeah. He got really
so
thrown back. What did he?
Whoa.
He was like standing here and got thrown all the way back here.
Yeah, so he got thrown a long way, but I wanted to measure the velocity that the guy gets thrown at because of the pistol hitting him.
You want to do a calculation?
So if we go through this frame by frame real quick, and the first bar is when his foot just leaves the ground. I think you can use E.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just setting it up.
You got it.
Right here.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Damn, foot off the ground.
Foot off the ground, and then
ass
right
down
before he hits the ground. Right. And then the time it took to do that was 0.25 seconds. This is all rough calculation, but
okay, no worries.
Okay, so it's when he leaves the ground and hits the ground. He's flying through the air, so very little air resistance and no ground friction to slow him down. So this seems to be how much much speed he picked up, meaning this distance traveled in 0.25 seconds.
Okay, sounds good.
So we can use this to calculate the speed that he flew away at. All right, so let's calculate the speed of this guy. So velocity speed, in this case we're just doing speed. So the speed of the guard is the distance he traveled over the time. And I estimated the distance between the two red lines as 80% of one man.
This is
roughly looking at this.
Yeah, okay, I'm with that.
80%.
Yeah, 80%, okay.
And I looked up the average height of a man, which is 1.75 meters.
Okay.
And so the speed of the guard is 0.8 times 1.75 meters divided by 0.25, which gives us 5.6 meters per second.
Sure.
Then we had this big discussion, like how do you measure recoil of a gun? And it seems to be done in energy. So that's how we'll do it. We'll do it in energy. So calculate the energy transferred from the gun to the guy, which would be kinetic energy in this case. So that's 1/2 mv squared.
No potential. He goes from the ground to the ground. No change there. So yeah, just kinetic energy, 1/2 mv squared. Okay, I'm with you.
Yep. I looked up the average mass of a man, 90 kilograms.
Yeah.
So 1/2 times mass of man times 5.6 meters per second squared gives us 1,400 joules, or about 1,000 feet-pounds.
Okay. Is that a lot?
Yeah. Yeah, I know here. So we looked it up. And here we go. This is for shotguns in real life. The recoil energy is on the right there. And I guess, what's a standard shotgun? 12 gauge?
12 gauge. Oh, you got it here.
Gauge
Perfect.
shotgun.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking around
gauge.
25 to 50 in this range.
Oh my gosh.
Something like 20 to 40 times the recoil energy of a 12 gauge shotgun in this tiny little pistol.
So you're saying if you felt the recoil of a 12 gauge shotgun against your shoulder, what day here, how he shot this guy, it's 20 times? You said 20 times more?
20 to 40 times more.
20 to 40 times more? And it wasn't even like into his shoulder. Like he's holding a pistol, like a handgun.
Right, just beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
Holy cow.
So that's a ton of recoil energy. That thing's going to have some kick.
Is that why he said keep the helmet on? Because he knew he was going to recoil into his own head.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking he doesn't even respond. If you look at the shot, he like doesn't even flinch.
Ready?
There's no movement. He's not thrown backwards. See?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So one is that he like just points and shoots.
Yeah.
But he's standing upright. He's not like thrown back at all. Like nothing's going into him.
And from conservation of momentum, if the guy getting hit was thrown one way, then Day needs to be thrown the other way. But about the same speed, because they're roughly equally sized men. So the fact that he doesn't have any reaction means new tech.
New tech.
It's got to be new tech.
Cool. Or maybe he's like so locked into the Earth or the Trantor that the whole planet like rotated a little bit.
Yeah.
Got super grippy boots.
Maybe that means he has his backup aura on, and that somehow transfers the energy and momentum down into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
It was Dick.
He's like, I'm on.
I'm connected
engaged
to the planet.
Double guns.
Can't move me. Too hard for that.
And at the end, we see the Beggar is still going after all these years. I got a timeline here. Let's check it out.
Wait, what is the Beggar?
So the Beggar is the original ship of, what was his name? It was Salvor Hardin's boyfriend.
Hugo
his
something.
Name, Hugo Crass. That's what it was. His original
Hugo
ship.
Crass.
And when did we first meet Hugo Crass and his ship? Well, that was in year 31 after the Foundation was founded.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at the first crisis. And then we zoom 110 years into the future. Okay, so at 31 years, Salvor Hardin flies the Beggar from Foundation to Synax, puts it under the ocean, and goes to sleep. Then there's a 110-year gap.
Mm-hmm.
110-year gap. And they land, and then Gale unfreezes her, unsleeps her, and they pop the Beggar out of the water and fly away, and crash land on another planet with the second Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
It gets beat up more. And then it sits, and then 150 years of who knows what, and now they're flying away on Trantor.
But wasn't there
So this
some? Weren't they underwater?
Yeah, that was when they were underwater. So the Beggar was underwater for 110 years, roughly 100 years, because Salvor Hardin was sleeping in the Beggar for 110
That's right, frozen.
years.
That's right.
Frozen, sleeping, whatever that tech is, under the water on Synax. Then, from being underwater, covered in coral, battle damage, it pops out and they fly and crash land on a planet. It gets beat up some more, and then it's still flying. 150 years later, Gale is still using it. This is a beast.
I'm surprised he could survive it. Do you have a clip for that?
Yeah, I have a couple clips. We got a couple clips from. Okay, so here we are on Synax.
Looking good. Good water there.
Yeah,
Clean,
they go under the water, down into the This is the Beggar. They go into battle damage hole. This is after. They're in the Beggar. It's got coral on it. The computer's still working. This is crazy.
It's electrically insulated, super good battery.
Yep.
Ooh,
and
that's right. She's like can't handle oxygen. Oh, they kissed.
Now transferring oxygen.
Really, that's real.
And they restart it, and then they.
Gosh, electronics sitting underwater, even if it's de-energized, not good for the circuits.
And they pop the cork or whatever, pop it out of the ocean. It is ready to go. So the next one is after they take off of Synax. She says there's coral all over it.
Stabilizers is jammed. Looks like a bunch of coral grew inside it. One of the stabilizers is jammed.
It's got holes in it. It was underwater for 100 years. It's got coral on it. Okay, this ship is getting beat to shit.
Dang,
there's
even
even
the
more.
ship even identified the coral. Look at this. Like it knows.
Yeah, it's.
It knows what type of damage. You said there's more damage?
There's more damage. It crash lands.
Breaking atmo.
It
Negative
comes
ionic
in.
particles in the atmosphere cause a system reboot.
Well, that's Star Trek.
I have rerouted auxiliary power to the lateral thrusters.
It's one of the movies.
Yep.
Trees.
This is the Beggar still going.
This ship is trashed.
Look at it. Oh my gosh.
That is very similar.
Yeah, that's right.
Breaking atmo.
Oh, no way. This ship is trashed.
So it's been underwater for 100 years. Battle damage, holes in the side, coral all over it. It's crash landed on a planet, slid to a stop. 150 years after that happened, Gale is on Trantor just flying around. Not a big deal. This ship is a beast.
Take us up. We need to get off surface to jump.
There it is.
Seems fine. Seems great.
What kind of tech
pretty
is
quiet
this?
too.
See you.
Beggars?
Also, do they fly sideways?
They went into hyperspace gangsta style.
Gangsta.
Bam.
Flying this way.
Yep. Is that not what happened? Look at it sideways.
That's flying sideways. Or maybe they're turning. No, but they don't flatten out. They just fly sideways.
Yeah.
Gosh, this reminds me of the Millennium Falcon. Oh, I guess it's the Millennium Falcon of the Foundation series.
It kind of is a little bit.
All right.
A legendary ship throughout time. And it's like this.
That's right.
What? One
Asymmetric.
single ship. Asymmetric.
Well, yeah, it's not like this mass-produced ship. It's not like TIE fighters. It's like this one-off kind of outskirts, rough and tough guy. Yeah, Hugo's kind of like Han.
Yeah. Hugo's kind of like Han. He passed it off to the young guns, Gale and Salvor. And they take it over. It's kind of
got his own custom name. It's not just generic X-Wing. It's like the Beggar. It's like the Millennium Falcon.
I think the Beggar is actually shorthand. It's called, if we look it up, it's like the Beggar or something. And which is very similar to the Millennium Falcon because people just call it the Falcon. Ship. Yeah.
Beggar's Lament.
Beggar's Lament. You can throw that on there if you want. You just call it the Beggar. Just like its Millennium
Beggar.
Falcon is the Falcon.
Falcon.
The Falcon, yeah. What a beast.
I'm surprised that this ship can handle, but I guess it can.
Yeah. Toyota ain't got nothing on these guys.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Season 3, episode 4. See you guys next time.